What's going on, guys? This is Skyrocket.
Yay.
And this is Mr. Go and Get It.
Yeah. This is Sky DeLauder here, broadcasting out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, guys. I'm really excited you're checking this out. I'm here with my good friend Josh Stewart, and we're here to speak our vision into existence for you guys. Now, how we want to start this is break down why this is important for you and how this exactly is a key component to getting you to the next level in life. Josh, what do you think the power is behind actually verbally discussing what you are going to do and the impact that you're going to have? How do you think that can affect someone's mindset?
Well, to first start off by verbally saying it, it's you're accepting the fact that you want to do something. You're taking initiative. You're taking massive action. By announcing it to yourself, it is essentially saying your vision. What exactly, what do you want for an outcome? When your vision is strong and it's clear, there's no stopping what you're going to do, because you're going to constantly take action and take any possibly opportunity that you can towards that goal of yours. So when you announce what you're going to do, there's no doubt that you're going to actually do that. You stay consistent to your goal, you stay consistent to your vision, it's almost impossible for you to fail. So I think that's one of the most important things when you think of, why we're saying what we're saying right now. You need to take initiative. You need to, say what your vision is. You need to take action.
What's up, JD? How you doing, man?
What's going on, buddy? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hey, what's going on?
I can't talk too much, man. I'm at my office right now.
Oh, boy. Lucky you.
That's awesome. All right, man.
Good to see you guys, though.
Go ahead and mute yourself and listen in. We're talking about speaking our vision into existence. So I hope you can get some value out of it. All right, go ahead, Josh. Have you got anything you want to continue on, or you want me to take it back from there?
I'll bring it back to you, and then I'll branch it back off of that.
Sweet, sounds good. So yeah, just as Josh is saying, guys, when you speak your vision into existence, it's almost like a driving force. It's going to catapult you forward and keep you accountable for the things that you say you want to do. Instead of just bottling up and thinking to yourself, yeah, I'm going to do this, you're going to put it off. You putting it out there and speaking your vision is going to keep that vision in the forefront of your mind. It's going to be your driving purpose. It's going to give you a purpose to get out of bed every day and make happen what you want to bring into existence. And the cool thing about it is you don't even know how you're going to do it. You just have to know exactly what you want, and the how will eventually show itself. Dude, when I heard that and really wrapped my mind around that the how doesn't need to be present, it was just like I needed to know what I needed to do. It really baffled me because I was like, I didn't understand. I thought I needed the steps planned out in order to reach said goal. What do you think about that, Josh?
I think you hit that spot on, man. I think all of us, what we're doing in our lives right now and, putting everything forward, putting our vision at the forefront, to begin with, when I first started, I didn't know what direction to take, because like Sky said, all your life you've been taught to take the right steps in order to achieve a goal, just from, high school to college, if you went there, to anything in your life, in your job, you take a certain amount of steps or training in order to get to where you want. Whereas in life, and when you want to conquer something, when you have a set vision, a goal, a dream of yours that you want to live, just taking action towards that. You don't have a set path. It's just taking massive action, taking steps towards it each and every day, and just following your dream. Not necessarily, okay, you got to do this and this in that order, or no, just doing things that are going to bring that much closer to you. Just putting yourself in a position to succeed. When I say succeed, it's not necessarily, oh yeah, you're going to make, X amount of dollars and this amount. No, it's succeeding in living your dream, living that reality, making your dreams a reality. People constantly say they have these big dreams, but they never take steps towards those dreams. They never take action. And the reality is that if you don't take action, you don't take, steps towards, these dreams of yours, they will never come to fruition. It's point blank and period. So when Sky and I say this, it's powerful because there's no set steps. It's just a matter of taking action and knowing what you want in life and going and getting it. That's point blank and period. So that's pretty much what we're trying to drive home tonight, guys. Is if you got a dream, you got a vision, don't let anyone else tell you differently. Go and chase it. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. You have a higher calling than what you're doing right now. But are you going to live that higher calling, or are you just going to let it pass you by? That's the question. I mean, most people just let that ride by because someone along the way told them, oh, you're crazy. Oh, you can't do that. You know, that's impossible. Like, what are you thinking? But the people that are most successful in this world, the people that, you know, are living the lives that they want to live, the dreams that they, you know, have dreamt all their life, is because they didn't let that one or a million people tell them they can't do it. You can't do it. I look at them crazy like, I can do it and I will do it. And, you know, and the funny thing is, when you do get to that level, you just look back and you're like, wow, like I overcame necessarily any exact steps. I just followed my own path. That's the importance, is you have your own path. You know, Sky's path versus mine is going to be totally different, but we have ultimately the same vision of wanting to succeed in life, and succeeding in life in the fact that we're living the dreams we've always had. We just started to take the steps that we needed to in our lives. And I think that's the biggest, you know, thing, you know, for anybody. You know, that's the biggest issue is, you know, are you going to take action? Because if you are, you're going to be that much closer each and every day. Those that take action are going to get closer to their dreams, and until they have that breakthrough, and then, oh wow, their reality is their dream. So I mean, that's really what I'm trying to drive home tonight, guys, is just be ambitious, you know, have that passion of what you want in life. You know, that's really, you know, you got to be hungry for it, because, you know, if you're not, it's going to pass you by. But I don't know, Sky, what do you got to say?
That was awesome. I got to tell you guys, we are really excited. And Josh came out and gave you some bombs there on what you really need to do. You got to go out there and take action, man. And I got to tell you, that really excites me. I mean, I didn't realize it today, but I am all fired up. Like, I just put on my clothes, and it was like an awesome day for.
You might have Philly on, but I got the Red Sox on.
Yeah, but guys, Josh really hit it home with this, and this is where I kind of want to start with, is the fact that when we were all growing up, we have dreams and visions on what we want to do. And I remember I had a dream when I was 8 years old. I was working with my dad at the time. It was the summertime. I liked to go to, and he basically did basic home repairs and fixed stuff in apartments and whatnot. And I saw him get shocked on a light switch the one day. And ever since I saw him get shocked on that light switch, a light went off in my head, and I said to myself, damn, I want to learn how to do electricity, but safely. You know, I want to be able to help out my dad so he doesn't have to go and be a dumbass and get shocked on the switch just because he can't figure out not to touch the damn copper wire. But, or turn the power off for that matter. But that was the vision that I had at 8 years old, you know, and I didn't know what it was going to take to get there. And I was going through elementary school at the time, and I got to middle school, and I realized there was such a thing called tech school. And when I got into high school, I made sure I had good grades so that I could get into tech school. Tech school absolutely killed it. My class was a bunch of freaking idiots and did absolutely nonsense. Shout out to the Vote Tech boys out there. I'm going to share this with you guys. But, you know, I knew exactly what I wanted, and I knew exactly what I had to get done. So while everybody else was screwing around, I was sitting down working and actually trying to make something of myself, and I did. I landed myself a great corporate America job, but guess what? I found out that wasn't so great as it was to be, you know? It restricted me a lot, and I didn't like that. That wasn't part of my vision that I have. But seriously, guys, because I had that vision in mind and knew exactly what I wanted to accomplish, the how showed itself eventually over time. You know, I was little at the time. I couldn't quite just jump into something like that, you know? But that just goes to show you it's a great example of, how do you say, innocence? Just not even being awareness, not even being aware of the fact that this is an actual thing that you can call into existence. And just by me telling my dad, you know, I'm going to be an electrician. You know, today I tell him, Dad, yo, I'm going to retire you. Like, that is part of my vision today, because let's face it, man, he supported me up until now. I got to support him. It's time to return the favor, you know what I mean? So Josh, what is part of your vision? What do you excel to do with what we are creating here in Power Quantum?
Well, I kind of want to, you know, give an example of like my life, and it's very similar to like what you did. Uh, it's funny. I went to college for 4 years, but until then I was growing up, and I think it was elementary school. I was it was fourth grade, and my teacher, one of my favorite teachers, she made an announcement to the class. It was kind of random, but it was a good announcement. She's like, "Listen, class, if you don't start the good habits now, you're going to build bad habits over time, and you're going to continue to have those bad habits." And I mean, little did we know, we were fourth graders, we didn't know anything. We're like, all right, what are you talking about, right? Well, for some reason, some odd reason, it stuck with me. She said, you're going to grow up, you're going to finish the elementary, you're gonna finish middle school and high school, and you're going to go on to college. And I'm like, college? Like, what? She's like, no, college, like, higher, better education, bettering yourself, setting yourself up for a career, the ideal thing, right? Like, everyone thinks that's the path, and maybe it is for you, maybe it's not. Long story short, she said, it's going to be the best 4 years of your life. And I'm like, really? Long story short again, I go through high school, I go through the motion, and it wasn't until, like, junior year, and I'm like, wow, like, college, like, I can actually go to college, because, like, literally, since she said that, I've focused on school. Like, I've literally gotten good grades. I've maintained a good GPA, and I've followed all those steps that have been, set forth for me, and it made sense. And so, I finally got into a college, and let me tell you, she was honest. I mean, when you take those steps, you get to your goal. And, I didn't take necessarily an exact step. I just went through the motion of, I got to get good grades, I got to maintain a certain GPA, and I got to hang out with the right crowd, and yeah, I'll get there, right? Well, she was right. 4 years of my life that flew by before my eyes. But the story here, guys, is that during that time, I found a passion of mine. I was good at math, and I thought I wanted to do engineering, civil engineering, and so that's what I went to school for. And I got my bachelor's degree in civil engineering, and I thought it was amazing. Like, this is all I studied throughout college, and like I was so passionate about it. That's what I want to do. And the story here, guys, is like Sky said. That's what he thought he wanted to do, and I'm doing that right now. But to be honest with you, I have a higher calling than that. I feel it in me. I realize now that, growing up, you're kind of molded into something. You're molded into what society wants you to be. You want to be an engineer. You want to go through the tech or the trade. You want to be a plumber, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever the case may be. Society shapes you into thinking a certain way. They think, everybody's got to be that person because that person's successful. But they don't realize that successful people comes from being you. Having a vision and following your dream and really following that dream to getting to that next level. And so what I'm saying here, guys, is that I followed my dream of what I thought was being an engineer, and I'm doing that right now, but now I'm really following a bigger and better dream, being an entrepreneur and just following that strong vision of mine where, I'm going to be able to take care of my family for once. They've taken care of me all my life, and when I get to that next level, which I'm getting close, I'm going to be able to create that better living for my family. My father's not going to have to work anymore. My mom, all my close friends that are near me, they're going to feel that abundance of wealth too. And it's just that bigger vision that I have for myself that I don't want to just be wealthy through money. I want to be wealthy through making other people's lives change, like just making their lives so happy and filled with just the beauty of life, like the simple things. And so, like Sky said, until you get to a certain point in your life, you think you have a certain vision, but when your vision really hits you, it really hits you. And it's not until that point where you really take those actions, those steps, that everything starts to align for you. Everything. So that's pretty much where I wanted to go with that, guys. It's just, giving me a story of, following the path that, maybe someone might set for you, but really chasing that vision you have, because there's no set path you can take. It's only the vision that you have that's going to get you there. So
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. That's something I never heard from you before. That's a really awesome way to drive our point home, honestly. But guys, really, now that we got it clear on how stating a vision can really help you move forward, we'd like to move on to stating our vision, I feel. And the fact of the matter is that our vision builds off of other people's vision due to what I like to call the ripple effect. See, without somebody doing something and having an impact somewhere else in the world, that sends a ripple effect our way, and sometimes it just catches us. And we realize we want to make another splash and help more people along the way, because eventually that ripple's going to die down, you know? So basically, guys, we caught on to this wave, and literally we want to make another splash in it. And basically the wave that we caught on to is power quantum. You already mentioned that a little bit earlier. It's what we are is a group of like-minded individuals that want to quantify or have a certain significance and uprising in our lives to really make what matters most happen to us in our lives and literally make our dreams a reality. Now, you got to be wondering, I mean, Jeff Demers is sitting there. He's at a baseball game. You know, this is pretty cool because the vision and the reality that we have and the path that we're taking it, it's all through the internet. So we can be anywhere at any given time and still work our vision into reality. And I find that really freaking awesome, you know? I don't know, Josh, you want to hit that point home before I get into another story that I have?
Yeah, I think what you're sharing right now is really important for people to realize, is that you don't need to be right there in front of someone to really like share the same dream or the same vision. You know, we all are like-minded. We all have the same goal at the end of the day, is that we want to help each other succeed. We want to help each other get to that next level. But during that journey, you know, we want to share this with as many people as possible. I mean, we want everyone, because there's an abundance of success in this lifetime, and you know, we want to be able to share that with everyone. We want other people to grow and enjoy what we're enjoying. You know, just being able to see each other on a day-to-day basis and talk mastermind and talk, you know, strategy, and just how, you know, how each and one of us are doing, even though we're not in the same state, you know, same city, whatever the case may be, we're still like building a bond that's forever, because it's power quantum, and we're trying to quantify our dreams. We're trying to, you know, put forth these actions so that they can actually be a reality for everyone. No, not just the group we have here, but thousands and thousands of people that, you know, started from nothing to now they're living a reality that they never thought was like possible. Because, like, you know, until something comes into, you know, into your life, you never really think that it can happen. You know, until you start meeting the right people and hanging around the right people, I should say, you don't necessarily have the same vision. You don't put yourself in the right position to actually succeed and see life in a whole nother perspective. And I'm actually speaking for myself right now. I hang out with a good group of kids, you know, good group of people, but I think until recently, meeting the group of people that I know in Power Quantum, I never realized, you know, fully what my higher calling was. And it's exactly what everyone in this group is, you know, reaching that next level of success. And by that meaning, living the life you always wanted, you know, not having to worry about financial burden, not having to worry about your bank account, you know, just enjoying life and what everything it has to offer, and being able to mastermind with the group and just talk strategy and talk about how you're doing and what's the next big thing we're going to do, so we can help another member join our group and another member and hundreds of other members, so they can share in this dream. Because when they share in this dream, they're going to contribute to what they have to offer, because they have a higher calling too. And through, you know, a larger and larger group, we're honestly just going to blow this thing up. I mean, we are going to hit the ground running. I mean, this thing is going to be so big, I can't even explain to you. And I think that's what Sky's getting at, is, you know, Power Quantum. It's amazing. So I'll pass it back to you, Sky. But
All right, sounds good, man. So I think it's about time we actually get into what our vision is here in Power Quantum. And basically, guys, let me just put it to you as blunt as I possibly can. We want to help 1,000 people earn a six-figure income on a residual basis. And guys, I don't know about you, but that's pretty freaking huge. But it may not be as big as you think, because the people who really established this want that first initial ripple effect, they want to create 100 millionaires a year. And we literally just want to support that fact by creating 1,000 six-figure earners. So guys, this is really our all-in-all vision of what we have to produce for the world. And my self-contribution, I want to create 33 of those six-figure earners. Not just because for the self benefit, because honestly, what we have here and the driving force behind it is community. You know, the power of believing in each other. No person's dream is too big, guys. Your vision, if anything, you're thinking too little. Honestly, that's the flat out truth. You can do so much more than you really think you can do in your own mind. It's when you tear down that barrier and believe in yourself is when you have the power to believe in other people and see how they can do the exact same thing. And that's exactly what we want to help you do here in Power Quantum. You know? Uh, just
I'd
lost
like
my.
to add to that. I'd like to add to that.
Go
So like he's saying 33, and I'm gonna up the ante. I'm gonna say I'd like to contribute 50, and that's not even in a competitive manner. That's just saying like, hey, I want to really make other people succeed as well, and I guess give my contribution to this group. The 1,000 six-figure earners. But I think what he means by breaking down that barrier, guys, is that I think until you find the right surrounding, the right group of people, you kind of you're very closed-minded. You don't think outside the box. You think this is what you're going to do on a day-to-day basis. You work your 9-to-5 job, and that's all you know. But there's so much more out in this world. And again, it goes back to chasing your dreams, chasing your vision, and bringing that into fruition. Like Sky said, it's one thing to like have others, or yourself believe a certain thing, but when others believe in you, your belief gets that much stronger to the point that you're doing things that you never thought you could do. Things that blow your mind away because you never realize the strength you have. How big of a mind you have, imagination, using your imagination to strengthen your surrounding and just getting to that next level because when you believe something, when you have a vision, anything's possible. I mean, if you can see it, you can do it. I mean, that's how I see it, and I think that's what we're trying to bring here to to you guys tonight is that this group right here is so powerful because we all believe in each other, and we basically branch off from that. I mean, like when Sky tells me a strategy, or I tell him a strategy, or Jeff tells us a strategy. I mean, we all branch off of that, and it gives us that much more strength. Like we're already strong individuals, but when we got X, Y, and Z next to us, you know what I mean? They're believing us. That's giving us even that much more inspiration, that much more motivation. Like nothing's gonna stop me. You know what I mean? And I think that's what we're trying to drive home tonight, guys. That's Power Quantum.
Exactly.
I mean, we're a strong group.
Let me drop this back for a second. We want to do this all through the internet. And I believe there's a big power of word of mouth through the internet. It's how a lot of people got their word across and got their message across, and it's how it's going to continue to happen. Now, Josh was talking about different strategies and whatnot. The internet is a huge place. And let's face it, if you look at a car, for example, there are people who are transmission specialists, engine specialists, interior specialists, the whole 9 yards, There are very few people that are a whole master of the whole thing. Well, it's the same thing on the internet. You're not going to find somebody, it's rare to find somebody who knows the whole internet. And that's the great thing about here in Power Quantum. We have a group of people that literally excel in other areas so that you can attach on to them and figure out exactly what strategy you want to go about, and you can get the best information to go about that strategy. Because that's what we're here. We're here to help you succeed so that we can make our vision reality and help your dreams become reality. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely, man. Damn, that was good. That was good. I'd have to say the exact same thing to some degree. I think, Power Quantum is so powerful because we have all the information that we could possibly ask for right in front of us. Because, again, my strengths are different than Sky's strengths, different than Jeff's strengths, and everyone else in our group. And together as a team, we're the most powerful group out there. Because, again, we all have certain expertise in a certain, strategy of ours. And once we master that niche, we can share it with everyone else and make that that dream that much easier to grasp and to bring into fruition again. And I think that's so amazing to know that you have access to something that powerful because again, it's all on the internet, and creating success on the internet it's mind blowing because it actually is so easy when you have the right tools and you have the right group in front of you. Working as a team, it doesn't get much easier than this. And I think that's another great thing about Power Quantum is, we work so amazingly well together, and it just, we're bringing things that I never thought was possible together. But what do you got to say,
Exactly.
Sky?
Dude, before I got into this group, before I got into marketing, internet marketing altogether, uh, I really didn't think that there was a way for you to be really like promoting something that didn't seem like a scam. Like for the longest time, I thought everything on the internet, no, can't go buy anything, And the fact of the matter is that is a limiting belief that I had that would have completely hindered this entire vision. It wouldn't possibly exist without it. And there's my girlfriend in the background here saying hi, Desiree.
Hello.
She likes to pop in.
Well, I've been there just trying to find a seat. Over there is my car.
But guys, with me having that limiting belief, I realized I come to an awareness that I'm still not the best sky to water that I can be. And in order for me to reach my vision, I'm going to have to grow as a person so that I can help more people and leverage more strategies and get out my voice and my vision to more people. And the fact of the matter is that these strategies that we have, they all can do the same thing. It's just whatever fits your desire. So my strategy right now is you're going to be seeing this video on YouTube. And I'm going to get it on the first page, the first video. That's just a strategy, one of the things that I'm going to master in order to help out people that want to get their message across using YouTube. Josh, if I'm not mistaken, you're looking into Facebook PPC, right?
Oh yeah, it's going to be great. Facebook PPC. I won't get into too much detail, but it's essentially the same thing as YouTube. Getting your vision out there in an effective manner, and allowing so many eyes to see what you have to offer, and see who you are. What is your vision? What is your goal at the end of the day? I think that's the most important thing. What we're trying to express tonight is that when you have a vision, you have a goal. Everyone needs to know it. It needs to be so powerful that almost you don't even have to say it out loud. Like people just see it in your words and your actions. They feel it. And I think that's the most important thing. Tonight is like us expressing our vision and our strategy. He's doing YouTube. I'm gonna be doing Facebook PPC. It's just what you can accomplish.
Guy that's hanging out here, I know he does podcasts, and how many people listen to podcasts every day, It's just a matter of stemming out in whatever way you feel comfortable. Really, honestly, if video is not your thing, hey man, that's fine. You could even write it down on a blog, That's the awesome thing about the internet is there's so many different avenues, and we do have experts in these different areas so that we can help you along, all here in Power Quantum, to reach the ultimate vision of creating 1,000 six-figure per month earners. So, guys, Josh, how can we hit this home to? How more can we hit this concept home to these guys? And I believe that's RG2 that jumped on.
Hey, what's up, man? I think I want to go off of what you were saying before. Is that you're not the strongest individual. You're not the strongest guy at the ladder right now. You're not the strongest version of yourself. But as you continue to grow, just like myself, Josh Stewart, I'm not the strongest version of myself by far, but I'm getting there. And, as I continue this journey, this fun, amazing journey, I'm growing each and every day. And I think an important part of that process is, right now, guys, as you watch this video, accept that you have a higher calling and that what you're doing right now is unacceptable, and that you need to do something different in your life. You need to, follow your dreams. You need to chase that vision of yours, because when you accept that, when you accept the fact that you have a higher calling and that, you deserve better than what you're doing right now, things start to happen for you. Again, like what we said at the beginning of this video is there's no set steps. It's just a matter of believing and accepting that higher calling and accepting the fact that you deserve the best, the very best, because again, you only have one life. And here in Power Quantum, that's what we try to drive home, is that you need to chase your dreams constantly and stay true to your vision. And while you to your vision, share it with as many people as possible. I mean, when we say 1,000 six-figure earners, I mean that's 1,000 six-figure earners. That's a big deal. And from six-figure earners, I mean we're trying to contribute to that too. So I mean we're all trying to be a part of that vision, and I think that's one of the most amazing things here. What we're trying to get across, I guess. So.
Exactly. And guys, here, I'm going to give you a golden nugget because this would really mean nothing without belief. Belief is the golden nugget that I want to tell you, because if you don't believe that your dreams can become reality, they're not going to. If you don't believe that the steps you're walking are going to get you to your vision, the dreams becoming reality, it's not going to happen. You have to have undenying childlike faith, belief in yourself, and saying everything I touch turns to gold. Every action that I take is going to pay me in the end. It's going to contribute to my vision. So guys, basically what we're saying is we can help you get to that vision if you want. There's plenty of different directions you can take. It's a matter of where you fit in. So I think at this point you guys should be really faced with the decision. A decision to click the link below this video, fill out our survey, so that we can figure out exactly which direction to point you in, so that we can make your dreams reality. I think it's about time. You deserve this to happen for you. So go ahead, guys, click the link below and check it out for yourself. We will go ahead and follow up with you as soon as we possibly can. Yes, we will literally get on the phone with you if you do what we asked to do in the survey.
And I think you're missing something, brother.
What's that?
When you guys click that button below, when you do, it's going to take you maybe a minute, if not less. It's pretty quick and simple. You're going to get a response back from us. It's pretty much going to be instantly. And that response is going to be scheduling an appointment for you guys, a 15 to 20-minute coaching call, discussing in further detail the exact strategy that Sky and myself are using that's allowing us to grow our business and allowing us to achieve our vision, taking steps day in, day out. We're seeing our vision come to fruition. So what we're saying to you guys is simply click the button below, fill out the survey, get a free 15 to 20-minute coaching call. And I didn't say this, but the coaching call actually is worth $300, but we're giving it to you for free just by filling out the survey. So if you guys do that, you're pretty much going to get a free coaching call from us telling you exactly what our strategy is, how we've achieved our success, and how we're going to help you do the exact same thing. So,
I don't want to get them too excited, Josh. I mean, I didn't want to get them too excited. I know we were going to give this away.
I had it in me, man. I couldn't hold back.
You have to follow the directions in the survey in order to get what we were promising you. If you don't do that, it's not going to happen. We're not going to go out there and try and put out more value than we want to give out to people, because honestly, that's our time. And like Josh said, we are charging for these coaching calls. We have values in our minds that we know can help you get to the next level. So guys, don't take this lightly. We really want you to go ahead and fill out that survey because we do care. And we want to help you out. We just don't want to waste your time. And we don't want to waste our time. Simple as that.
Nice. Well said. So yeah, guys, not much more to it. I hope we brought massive value tonight. Just sharing what Power Quantum is, and Sky and myself, what our visions are and how we plan on succeeding and how we plan on helping those who join Power Quantum succeed, and just allowing others to chase the dream that they have set forth for themselves, that just they haven't taken initiative. When you guys fill out this survey, that's the first step, taking initiative on your dreams and just allowing it to come to reality. We're going to show you how to be successful, what strategy to use, what strategies you can use, and how to really maximize the opportunity that's at hand. So again, you take this survey, guys, things are going to start making sense for you. Things are going to start to align for you in your life. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we wanted to do tonight, guys, is just bring massive value and to let you know that we appreciate you. We appreciate all that you guys do, and just showing us love tonight by being on here with us, and just showing that you care. Because again, we want to help everyone. So
if you want to show us that you care, you can go ahead and find us on Facebook. You can find me at Sky, like the sky, just SKY, Cloud, spelled the same way as clouds are spelled, the water. I should be the only person with Facebook on that has Sky Cloud. And if you want to know the story behind that, I can tell you to you. It's pretty funny. But Josh, go ahead and spell it out where they can find you at.
Yeah, guys, you can find me right on Facebook. Pretty simple. Just facebook.com/Josh, Josh. My last name Steward, Steward, 89. It's my birth year. And yeah, guys, I can't wait to share this great journey with you guys and just to show you the true vision that's at hand and how we're all going to succeed together. Because, boy, oh boy, when you see how easy this is and how fun it is, you're going to love life. You're going to take each and every day like it is the true blessing that it is. And I just can't wait to connect with you guys. It's going to be amazing. Amazing. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, again,
So don't forget, 1,000 six-figure earners here in Power Quantum. I'm bringing 33 of them. Josh is bringing 50. We will see you on the guys. All right, this is Skyrock signing out.
This is Mr. Go and Get It. Take